Hello everyone, welcome back to day 5 of the test run project. My name is Seth, and I just wanted to say I have been recording. I did have footage, I just didn't want to post because it was mainly me researching on Google and stuff like that for a long time. So I thought I would just try to figure out the issue and then record, but I'm still stuck on the issue, but I think I'm really close. I'm just gonna record whatever I'm gonna do next for now. But basically, the issue that I'm trying to figure out is say you're playing VR. The main issue that I find in VR is having to look around. So how VR works is you actually have these. Here, let me just search it up real quick. So you all can see if you aren't familiar with VR. How it works is, so this is the headset alone. But say if you're playing a video game, it needs to know where the headset is. Like, how does it know what you're turning and stuff like that? Well, there are actually these sensors. There's two. It's only displaying one here, but there's these sensors that you place right in front of you or to the sides of your monitor, and you play the game right in front of it. And if the sensor doesn't sense you anymore, then the headset, it kind of like glitches out and it doesn't know where you are in game. So say you're looking at a game, and if I want to turn 360 degrees, I'd have to turn all the way around if I want to look backwards. But the problem with that is I might be out of the sensor range because now the headset is facing this way. Meanwhile, the two sensors would say be right here, right here. So you need to be looking at the direction along with your controllers as well. Your body can block the controllers, so the sensor might not sense that either, and that's a problem. So a workaround that I was trying to figure out, well, instead of having to turn around in real life, so turning all the way 180 to turn around, I was thinking of just making a button press. So let's look at this controller. Maybe if you press the button A, that's what I have it set to now, then it will turn the character around in game, but in real life, you'll still be sitting still. You'll still be looking this way in real life. And so you won't be out of the sensor range ever, because the only how you turn is by pressing A. And along with that, it's more comfortable not having to look around, constantly turning your head, because if it turns you around 180, you still have a 180 field of view. So all you could do is look left, right, up, down. And if you want to turn around, press A. Boom, now it's more comfortable for your head instead of let's pretend the button didn't exist. I would have to turn my head like that, and you can imagine, that would be uncomfortable. So you can play this. I intend to make this game playable while you're sitting down, the whole entire thing. So you can just sit in your chair and just chill out. But for some reason, this is the code that I have right now. I'm taking the right controller, face button 1 is the A button, and I'm changing the actor's rotation. So the whole entire character, this is self, the whole character. This is what I'm trying to do, but it's not working. But, maybe I'll figure it out. I'm trying to turn the character around. So I take its current rotation. So say if it's looking this way. See that arrow? Say if it's looking that way. I'm going to take that current rotation and add it by 180. And what's adding it by 180 going to do? Well, that's going to turn the character completely around. 180. Problem is, I don't know why it's not working. So, figure this out. So, I believe it's the Z. I'm not sure why you want to change the Y axis, but I believe you would want to switch the Z. I'm not sure why I had it plugged into the Y there. I was probably following a tutorial, because I did actually need some help doing this. So let's try that. Throw on the headset. Okay, just move my stuff over. I am actually... Okay, we're good. Okay, so the only other thing that I could think of that would cause this issue might be in the settings. Maybe that's wrong. If this doesn't work, then it's probably in the settings, because I've looked over the code and it looks right. And from the other documents that I've been reading, or from the Answer Hub, the forums that I've been reading, it looks right too. It seems to be the same approach that other people are taking as well. Okay, so let's throw this on. Okay, so we'll hit that. Let's close all this junk. Let's close this. Okay, so it looks like we're good. Maximize that. And now let's see in game. So I do have to press the button. So I have to press the button for the things to load in. And now the moment of truth, move forward, backwards, works fine. Jumping, works fine. Looking around. Now pressing A does absolutely nothing. Perfect. Okay, not even close. It's not doing anything at all. And I figured out another thing. The sprinting feature is actually not working how I want it to. So what's happening is I want to be able to press this trigger button here on this right. And the harder I press it, the faster I sprint. But the problem is it works like that. It works fine. But the problem is if I let go, it's still moving at the sprinting speed, which is not what I want. Okay, so if we go back in game, let's take a look. Oh, actually, so I will complete this episode in a little bit. I just wanted to do something. Actually, was supposed to meet up with a friend in a bit, so I'll be back working on this in a bit.